Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but money just keeps slipping through your fingers? What if I told you there's a secret technique that could turn you into a human money magnet? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, stick around, because I'm about to reveal the hidden method that nobody's talking about. A scientifically backed way to manifest serious cash, developed by the visionary José Silva. Hey there, future millionaires. Welcome to the video that's about to change your financial game forever. If you've clicked on this, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the Silva Ultraman system, the secret nobody tells you about manifesting a lot of money. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another get-rich-quick scheme. Nope. This isn't about positive thinking or vision boards. This is a practical, proven method that's been helping thousands of people worldwide to attract abundance. And the best part, it's easier than you might think. Imagine having the power to rewire your brain for wealth, to tap into a state of mind where manifesting money becomes as natural as breathing. That's exactly what José Silva discovered after years of research into the human mind. He found a way to access a powerful mental frequency, the alpha state, where your ability to influence reality goes through the roof. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down Silva's method in a way that's super easy to understand and apply. You'll learn about the 3 scenes technique, the secret sauce that turbocharges your manifestation power. Plus, I'll reveal the one thing most gurus never tell you about making this method work. Okay, folks, let's dive into the meat of this money manifesting magic. We're talking about the alpha state, the secret sauce of Silva's method. Now, I want you to imagine your brain is like the coolest radio you've ever seen. Most of the time, it's tuned to the beta station. That's your normal, awake state. You know, when you're stressing about bills, scrolling through social media, or trying to remember if you turned off the stove. But here's where it gets interesting. Silva, this absolute genius, figured out how to tune into a different frequency, the alpha channel. And let me tell you, this is where the party's at. In the alpha state, your mind becomes like a sponge, soaking up suggestions like nobody's business. It's like having a direct hotline to your subconscious mind. But here's the kicker, and this is the part that blew my mind when I first learned it. When you're in alpha, you can actually influence reality around you. I'm not talking about some Jedi mind trick stuff here. This is scientifically backed. Your brain in the alpha state can literally reshape your reality. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's great and all, but how the heck do I get there? Well, Silva's got you covered. He developed this technique called centering. It's like meditation, but on steroids. You start by relaxing your body, then your mind, and before you know it, you're surfing the alpha waves like a pro. I remember the first time I tried it. I was skeptical, thinking, this is never gonna work. But let me tell you, when I hit that alpha state, it was like someone had turned on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, everything seemed possible. And the best part, the more you practice, the easier it gets. It's like building a muscle. Soon, you'll be slipping into alpha faster than you can say, "Show me the money." Now are you ready for the real secret weapon in Silva's arsenal? Drum roll, please. It's the 3 scenes technique. Now I want you to forget everything you've heard about vision boards or writing affirmations until your hand cramps. This is next level stuff. We're talking about creating mental movies so vivid, so real, that your brain can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. Cool, right? Here's how it works. You're going to create 3 scenes in your mind, each one representing a stage in your journey to financial freedom. Think of it like a 3-act play, with you as the star, director, and producer. Scene 1. This is your "oh my gosh, it's happening" moment. Maybe you're checking your bank account and see a balance that makes your eyes pop. Or you're opening an envelope with a check that has more zeros than you've ever seen. Make it real. Make it vibrant. I remember when I first did this, I imagined opening my mailbox and finding a check for $10,000. I could feel the paper in my hands, see the amount written in bold numbers. It felt so real, I almost went to check my actual mailbox. Scene 2. Now we're kicking it up a notch. This is your pinch me, I must be dreaming scene. You're paying off that stubborn credit card debt, or maybe you're walking into a car dealership and buying your dream ride in cash. For me, I visualized walking into my bank and paying off my entire student loan. I could see the shocked look on the teller's face, feel the weight lifting off my shoulders. It was incredible. Scene 3. This is the grand finale, the I've made it scene. You're living your ultimate financial dream. Maybe you're relaxing on your yacht or handing over a big fat check to your favorite charity. In my scene, I saw myself buying a house for my parents. I could feel the keys in my hand, see the tears of joy in my mom's eyes. It was so powerful, I got emotional just imagining it. Now, here's the thing. You can't just think about these scenes casually. You need to dive into them like you're auditioning for an Oscar. Use all your senses. What can you see, hear, smell, touch? The more detailed and realistic you make these scenes, the more powerful they become. And remember, this isn't a one-and-done deal. You're going to revisit these scenes regularly, refining them, making them more vivid each time. It's like you're programming your personal reality TV show, and believe me, the ratings are about to go through the roof. Listen up, because this is where the rubber meets the road. We've got our alpha state, we've got our 3 powerful scenes, but now we need the nitro boost that's going to shoot this money manifesting rocket into the stratosphere. I'm talking about emotions, baby. Here's the deal. Your subconscious mind doesn't speak English, Spanish, or any other language you might know. It speaks the universal language of feelings. And let me tell you, it's fluent. So, when you're visualizing those scenes we talked about, you need to crank up the emotional volume to 11. I'm talking about feeling those goosebumps, getting your heart racing, maybe even shedding a tear or two. The more intense the emotion, the faster you'll attract these experiences into your reality. Let me break it down for you. When you're visualizing the first scene, getting that unexpected windfall, I want you to feel the excitement bubbling up inside you. You know that feeling when you were a kid on Christmas morning. That's what we're going for here. For the second scene, where you're paying off debts or making a big purchase, tap into that sense of pride and accomplishment. Remember how you felt when you aced that test you studied so hard for. Multiply that by 1,000. And for that final scene, where you're living your ultimate financial dream, I want you to marinate in gratitude. Feel it in every cell of your body. Let it wash over you like a wave of pure joy. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I'm not good at feeling emotions on command. Trust me, I get it. When I first started, I felt like a bad actor in a high school play. But here's the thing, like everything else, it gets easier with practice. One trick I learned is to borrow emotions from past experiences. Think about a time when you were incredibly happy or proud or grateful. Recall that memory in vivid detail, and then transfer those feelings to your money manifestation scenes. It's like emotional copy-paste. Another tip, use your body. Emotions aren't just in your head, they're physical experiences. So smile when you're visualizing success. Stand tall when you're imagining financial confidence. Let your body help you generate those powerful feelings. Remember, this isn't about faking it till you make it. This is about generating real, authentic emotions that align with your financial goals. You're not just thinking about wealth, you're feeling wealthy. And that, my friends, is when the magic really starts to happen. But hold on to your seats, because we're about to take this to a whole new level. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, oh great, here comes the woo-woo stuff. But stick with me here. because this is where Silva's method goes from cool to mind-blowingly powerful. You see, Silva believed that we're not just manifesting in a vacuum. He proposed that there's a higher intelligence out there. Call it the universe, God, source energy, whatever resonates with you. And here's the kicker. This higher intelligence wants to help you. So how do we tap into this cosmic ATM? It's all about projection. Think of it like you're sending a cosmic email, or better yet, broadcasting on universal Wi-Fi. You're taking those vivid, emotionally charged scenes we created and projecting them out into the universe. Now, I know this might sound a bit out there, but let me tell you a little story. When I first tried this, I felt a bit silly. There I was, eyes closed, imagining myself beaming my financial dreams into space. But then something incredible happened. Within a week, I got a call about a job opportunity I hadn't even applied for. Coincidence, maybe, but it sure felt like the universe was listening. Here's how you do it. After you've gone through your 3 scenes, feeling all those powerful emotions, imagine a bright light surrounding you. This light represents the higher intelligence. Now, mentally project your scenes into this light. Visualize them being received, acknowledged, and set into motion. But here's the crucial part, and this is where a lot of people trip up. Once you've projected your scenes, you need to let them go. That's right, release them completely. It's like ordering at a restaurant. You don't hover over the chef making sure they're cooking your meal right. You trust that it's being taken care of. This step is all about surrender and trust. You're not begging the universe for money. You're not desperately hoping your scenes will come true. You're confidently placing your order with the cosmic kitchen, knowing that it's already being prepared. I remember when I first really got this concept. I had been visualizing a specific amount of money coming into my life. After projecting it to the higher intelligence, I completely let it go. I didn't think about it, didn't worry about it. And wouldn't you know it, a few weeks later, that exact amount showed up in my life through a series of unexpected events. Now, I'm not saying you'll manifest millions overnight. But what I am saying is that when you combine the alpha state, vivid scenes, powerful emotions, and this projection technique, you're setting up a powerful co-creative partnership with the universe. Now we're going to discuss something that's absolutely crucial to your success, keeping it simple and staying consistent. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but I barely have time to brush my teeth, let alone spend hours visualizing and projecting every day. Well, I've got good news for you. You don't need to spend hours on this. In fact, trying to do too much too soon is a surefire way to burn out and give up. Here's the secret. Start small, but be consistent. We're talking 5 to 10 minutes a day. That's it. You probably spend more time than that scrolling through social media. The key is to make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. For me, I found that doing my Silva practice first thing in the morning worked best. I'd wake up, brush my teeth, and then spend 10 minutes going through the whole process, centering, visualizing my scenes, feeling the emotions, and projecting to the universe. It became as natural as having my morning coffee. Now, here's where a lot of people go wrong. They do it for a few days, don't see instant results, and give up. But manifesting money isn't like ordering from Amazon Prime. It's more like planting a seed. You don't plant a seed one day and expect to see a fully grown tree the next morning, right? Consistency is key. It's about rewiring your brain, shifting your energy, and aligning yourself with the frequency of abundance. And that takes time. But here's the cool part. The more you do it, the easier and more natural it becomes. I remember when I first started, it felt a bit forced. I'd sit there trying to visualize my scenes, and my mind would wander to my to-do list or what I was going to have for lunch. But I stuck with it. And you know what? After a few weeks, it got easier. The scenes became more vivid, the emotions more intense. And that's when I started noticing changes in my life. Little synchronicities at first, an unexpected refund here, a small bonus there. But as I kept at it, bigger opportunities started showing up. It was like the universe was saying, "Hey, we see you're serious about this abundance thing. Here's some more." Now, I'm not saying you should only do 10 minutes a day forever. As you get more comfortable with the process, you might find yourself naturally wanting to spend more time on it. And that's great. But start small and focus on consistency rather than duration. And here's another tip. Make it enjoyable. This isn't supposed to be a chore. It's a time for you to dream big, to feel good, to align with the abundant universe. So have fun with it. Maybe light a candle, play some soft music, or find a cozy spot in your home. Make it a ritual you look forward to. Remember, manifesting money with the Silva method isn't about getting lucky. It's about reprogramming your mind to become a money magnet. And like any reprogramming, it takes time and repetition. But stick with it, and I promise you, you'll be amazed at how naturally opportunities and abundance start flowing into your life. So, are you ready to commit to your daily date with the universe? Are you ready to consistently align yourself with abundance? Because if you are, get ready for a wild ride. Your life is about to change in ways you can't even imagine.